Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a crochet braid frequently asked question video number 2. So I decided that I needed to do another one of these because I've been getting a lot of questions after my video, my Marley hair crochet braid video was reshared on Facebook. I got a lot of people asking me what type of hair I was using, how long did the style last, just all the questions that were being asked on the video previously last year when I uploaded it. The video just addressing some of those questions again so that I can refer people to it, but also answering some of the general questions that I get. So I thought that it was a good time to go ahead and do this video so that I can answer hopefully everybody's questions at once and not have to keep answering you all individually or feel like I'm ignoring you, because it can get tiring answering the same question over and over again. So I'm going to do it all in this video and I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get started. Crochet braid video. The number one question that I was getting asked is what brand of hair was I using, and in that video I used the Janet Noir collection hair in Afro Twist. And Afro Twist isn't Marley hair, even though I called it Marley crochet braid videos. And the reason why I used the Afro Twist hair is because it's very similar to the Marley hair, but it's a little looser and has a little bit more of a curl pattern. And the reason why I like that better is because you have to comb out the hair anyway. It makes the process a lot easier. Instead of struggling through this really thick hair, you get the same look with the same fullness. It's just a little bit easier to comb through. Another question I get asked is if you can wash this hair. Once it's curled and installed, I do not recommend just submerging the hair in water like swimming. Washing it will help keep the style fresh, it'll help keep your braids fresher and reduce the risk of any mildewing. Another reason why I recommend washing it is because sometimes it does come with chemicals on it that may irritate really sensitive scalps, or it's just not good to have that gunk in your hair anyway. So an easy way to wash it is just to fill up your sink or your tub with some water, submerge the hair in the water with your favorite shampoo, and just kind of zhuzh it around. The main thing that you don't want to do is just scrub it or manipulate it too much, because that's how it will get super frizzy and become a fail. And yeah, so that's the only time that I would suggest submerging the hair. And then when you dry, just let it air dry, flat. Don't blow dry it or anything like that. Another question that I got asked, there are other brands that are softer. Are there other brands of Marley hair that are softer that people could use for this style? And this is the only brand of hair that I've used for this style, so I can't give any other recommendations, unfortunately. But there are a lot of videos on YouTube that have different brands of hair being used in their tutorials, so I would just recommend going on YouTube and searching crochet braid tutorials and seeing what pops up. To reduce or maintain frizziness, to make sure your curls after it's curled don't get too crazy, I recommend using a light oil serum. I don't have an example of any of these things right now because I haven't done crochet braid style in a very long time. So yeah, I would just recommend using just a light oil serum, something like an argan oil or something, just to keep it shiny and reduce the frizz. Another question that was asked is how many packs of hair did I use in that video, and I used 5.5 packs, so 6 packs I had to buy in total. But I use 5.5 packs, and that's because I like it really thick and full, and I have a pretty small head. So if your head is bigger than mine, I would suggest maybe going ahead and getting 7 or 8 or even 9 packs just to be on the safe side, because you're keeping the full length of the hair. Another question I got is how long do the curls last before I have to redo them, and when you wrap them up like you're supposed to, they last about 4 weeks before I have to redo them, and that works really well because since I keep it in for about 8 weeks, I only have to recurl it once while having it in. Another question I get is how to remove the crochet braids. This applies to any crochet braid style that I've personally done. the way that I suggest to take them out is to undo the corn roll and to slip the piece of hair off as you're undoing it, so that you don't end up cutting off any hair if you decide that you want to go in and cut the knots, because believe me, it is very possible to do it. I have done it, so I would just suggest to go ahead and take your time and slide them off. And that is why it's really important that you don't tie the hair on too much. In both of my tutorials that I've done with crochet braids, or I think I have 3, I describe the method that I use to install the hair as the rubber band method, and I describe it that way because of the action that you use to tie it on. It's very similar to how you tie a rubber band or a hair tie around like a ponytail or a bun. So with that, you don't want to pull it too tight, just like you don't want to do a ponytail too tight, because that can lead to breakage and it can be uncomfortable if you pull it so tight to your scalp that it gets sore. You can end up with bald spots. It's just not a good thing. So make sure that you're not doing those loops too tight when you install your hair. Another question that I got was how long did that style last for me, and it lasted I think I kept it in for 8 weeks, but it still looked pretty good. I could have kept it in for a little bit longer, but I was just ready to take it out. So in general though, these styles last about 8 to 10 weeks if you maintain them well. So moving on to my 6 easy hairstyles for crochet braid video and my huge elf haul video, I get asked a lot what hair was I wearing what hair I had installed in that video. And that hair was the Bobby Boss Afro Twist hair, and I love that hair. It is so good and it's so full and so big. And you know, I'll include pictures and video clips and all that good stuff of that hair, and it's just really, really nice. And all you have to do to maintain it really is to, like I mentioned before, have an oil serum to like lightly apply to the curls and make it look shiny, and to reduce the frizz as well. So yeah, and it also keeps it smelling nice, so I like to do that. And gel is also something that I like to do once my hair is like towards the frizzy stage. I like to use Eco Styler gel or whatever my favorite gel might be at the time, and just maybe brush that piece out, then use the gel and twirl it around my finger and reform the curl just to maintain the style and refresh it. So for tools, a place that you can get the latch hook that I use for my tutorials is at your local beauty supply store or online. I see that some people use the latch hook that's used for crochet projects a lot, which is weird to me because they're like really thick and like awkward for the angle that you need to put it in. So I recommend going to your local beauty supply store. They shouldn't be any more than $1 or $2. But when it comes to maintaining both of those styles, all of my crochet styles, when I have it in, I do not actually wash it with shampoo or wash my scalp with shampoo the whole time that I have it installed, and that works for me. I make sure that I shampoo, deep condition, and oil treatment, all of that before I install my hair so that it's really nice and protected. And how I maintain my natural hair while it was in the style, I would just spritz my hair with like a light oil, like almond oil on my scalp, or rub olive oil lightly on my scalp, or coconut oil on my scalp in the braids. And for the actual hair, just the light serum, because you don't want to add too much to synthetic hair because it usually leads to matting and weighing down and just ruining the style faster. So just keep the product that you apply to your actual hair, the actual synthetic hair, very light and minimal. And then to just keep my scalp fresh and keep it from getting, you know, itchy or anything, I would take a water, conditioner, and olive oil or almond oil mix, and use that, lightly spray that on my scalp and my braids to refreshen it, maybe at the 3-week point, and then do it again at the 6-week points. And then once I get to about 7.5 weeks, I'll go ahead and submerge my hair in water with conditioner like I'm doing a wash and go. That is the only time, about a week to 2 weeks before I'm going to take it out, I will go ahead and do a wash and go like technique on the hair, and that just brings it back to life for about a week or 2, and then it's time to take it out. I hope that I answered most of the questions that I got. Thank you to everybody who asked me questions on my Facebook page, and to everybody that asked me questions on my YouTube channel and on that video, and thank you to everybody who shared it and liked it and watched it. I appreciate it so much. Go ahead and upload a video every day until Christmas. I kind of miss the whole Vlogmas mode because I'm just not really a vlogger in general, and 2, I had to just get through my finals and all of that, and now I have the time, so I decided that I will post a video every day until Christmas. So that I think will be 14 or 15 videos, because I haven't decided if I'm gonna post this on the 10th or the 11th. And then I'm also gonna film a favorites video. I'm gonna be wearing the same thing, so be sure to come back and check in for videos. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Rate and comment, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!